Stormy Cloud 21 here. Look what I found at Target on September the 9th, 2022 in store. And I found it before the pre-orders got out here in the USA, which is very cool because I canceled my pre-order because I already have it in hand. There was no need to keep it. So look at this amazing box with this beautiful artwork and very well done and so amazing against this natural background. I cannot wait to review it for you. I found this in the wild on September 9th, 2022. The pre-orders aren't even out for this yet. So this is a very large box and it's very wobbly because they're the bulk of the dinosaur, I'm guessing, is down there. So this box does not sit flat at all, and it had a little bit of damage. But I'm just gonna wanna go ahead and get this because I've got a head start on this amazing beauty. It's pretty amazing to find it even in a store as it is already, even though I know it'll probably be out for the masses right away. So flipping the box over like this on the top of the box, and you're gonna get a look like this: Jurassic World Dominion, Dreadnoughtus. And then flipping it back up, it's the most amazing, beautiful picture ever. This dinosaur, 1.5 meters, we're talking 5+ feet, it says. Humongous, ginormous. Unassembled, of course. Comes with, like, I believe it's like 4 pieces. I'm gonna check this out soon, open it up and show it to you. Here's if you're interested in the bottom of the box, and here's that UPC. Over here is showing you the assembly with the neck. Looks like a couple places in the tail back here, maybe one with the neck, and a lot of articulation, I know, from our friends in Europe who have already had this for like forever now. Gonna open up this ginormous dinosaur, which, by the way, there's like 4 in the artwork here, not to mention the silhouette and the figure that the kid has there. They are really showing this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 times on the box, which would like hypnotize you to want to buy a dinosaur. Plus the fact that that's like 7 and all around the whole box. So I don't know exactly how much I'm going to be in this video, just for the fact that this box is so ginormous and I'm not usually in the video anyway lately. But this thing is massive. So I've already sliced open this end here, and I'm going to lay this flat, and I'm going to start pulling out these pieces. This is the first time I'm seeing them, and the first time you're seeing them at the same time as me. So here's the end of the tail, in a bag, of course. The giant torso, and that is this whole piece right here. You've got the ginormous head and neck right there. Lastly, you've still got more tail back here. So that's 4 ginormous pieces in this box to assemble. First of all, this is a very massive sauropod dinosaur, and it's really gonna take a lot to try to constantly fit it in the camera. So this is the bottom of the torso, and it's all painted with this nice yellow. There's some few scuff marks and stuff. I mean, it's not at all perfect. This is a blue color, not a gray color. It does have some weird, funky stuff going on there on the leg, but I've seen worse. So this can articulate and go forward, and then this front leg can articulate like that all the way back. And then, of course, we're gonna have to get away further here in a minute because we won't fit in the camera. But here's the other front leg, and of course there's more junk on the leg there. But that's the way it's been with giant Mattel figures lately. So that goes like that. There's no painted toenails. And then the back leg, the back foot, like that. So here's where we're gonna be looking to put the tail in soon. Once we do this, you know it's going to take up a lot of space, this figure. And there's the neck joint where one of the sections attaches. Well, the only section that attaches. And then it would go back and forth. Of course, it's got to get loosened up some before you take full advantage of that. And then it's got this nice yellow striping patterning on this blue all across the top of the dinosaur. It's easier to show it to you now this way, as it will be harder once I put the neck on and the tail. So if you open this on the back, there is the logo, okay? And then I'm gonna flip this around, which is still very easy because no neck is attached yet, or head, or tail. There's that scan code. Easier to do it that way because it's gonna be too tall for the camera. Once I do this, I have to scoot it far away from the camera. Let's do a little bit of mobile cam real quick. You can see nothing is attached yet. So there's the midsection. Now I'm gonna have to figure this out, okay. I'm gonna scoot way back here. Thing's not gonna fit in the camera right away. Should we do the tail first or the head? I'm thinking we should probably attach the tail. Now here's where that tail plugs in. Here's the underneath side and all that patterning, which it could have gone down further, would have been nice, but that's pretty cool. And then, ooh, that's disgusting. And then there is actually another tail plug-in right there. Oh my. Here is the continuation of the tail because it's not finished. It's a very big dinosaur, and this is very rubbery and very like bendable. It doesn't stay in the position, but it's very bendable. So that's cool. Here's the notch where it's gonna attach. I'm gonna plug that in and listen to the sound. Ready? Get ready. Uh-oh. Get ready. You heard it. Unfortunately, I was off camera. There we go. So now that tail is even longer, and then this piece will move all the way around. Of course, it's gonna look weird if the ventral side is sticking up and doesn't match. So that's the proper position. And now we're gonna plug this in next. So I'm gonna pull the whole body forward like that. And I'm gonna move this box. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick this whole piece and match it up in here. So you ready? Listen for the clicking sound. There's a smaller notch on the smaller notch on the bottom and a bigger notch on the top. Yeah, it's in there. It's never coming out again unless you want to break it. Or that's just the back half of Dreadnoughtus. And here, of course, is going to be the front half. And the front half is not perfect, but it's really cool. I mean, right here, I had some concern when I got this thing right here, this area. Also, the neck has a little bit of a curve in it. I thought it was totally straight, but on mine, a little curve. There's the nostrils on the front. On this side, they slightly missed the eye registration, just barely, but it's hardly noticeable. The only thing I really noticed was underneath here, this section. Now this can turn and articulate right there, which you wouldn't think. And then of course, this cannot. But here comes the other articulation. When you stick that on the front, there's the rest of that. Also, you have jaw articulation. There's inside that beautiful mouth, all those rows of teeth, and that nice painted tongue and roof of mouth. And I like that, Oh, wow. So this is very nice. I do like that. That's very cool. So now I'm gonna get ready to plug the head and neck on this ginormous dinosaur. I definitely have a lot of respect for whoever can pull this off on camera because it's not simple at all. Okay, so I'm gonna put this neck on this part right here. I'm gonna plug it in. You're gonna hear the sound, okay? Ready? And once it's in, like I said. It is never coming off. You're stuck with it, man. And there's some articulation in the neck, side to side. But it takes a lot of work. And then of course, there's the up and down. But I just went off camera. You can put it way down. Try doing that without messing up the feet positioning though. Man, get up there. I can go all the way up. All the way up. But you know, at this point we are all the way up with this neck. And we're going all the way down of this thing. And it's super duper duper huge in size. Trying to get this in the camera and convey the size of it is just nearly impossible without me in the camera. And so now here I have it out on the outdoor patio table, and as you can see, it is very ginormous. And here is a nice up close facial shot, and going down the neck all the way to the torso and the legs and back across that big tail that goes to a narrow end, and then moving back across the body, we pan across this most magnificent, ginormous Dreadnoughtus. And now I zoom far away, and I'm going to pick it up for a little bit of a sense of scale for you guys. I can walk forward to the camera a little bit. I'm going to flip it. You can see it is nearly as tall as I am, and that is very much a giant dinosaur indeed. And so now I walk it back, I set it back upon the table, and I walk back to the camera, of course. And here is a piece of a dead limb from the droughts this year, and so I can have it look like it is munching upon this redbud tree. And so here it is doing that and panning with the camera. And there's some leaves on the ground. Yes, that with the fence and everything doesn't look very realistic. This is a really big dinosaur, and I need a lot of space to get some truly looking natural shots. So this is Stormy Cloud 21. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell to see more cool stuff coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and talk soon.